Hey Eagles. So it's Friday and we have a couple projects we need to finish up from last week and then on Monday. So Monday we made some handmade paper. So my paper's dried. I want to kind of show you what you can do with some of this. And then I also have my salt dough flour from last Friday that needs to be finished up and painted. So we're going to start with our handmade paper. What you're going to need is just some scissors, and if you want to turn it into like an ornament or something you can hang up, you might want to also grab a hole punch and some yarn to put through that as well. So I'm going to start with my red one. To me, this very much looks like a heart. So I'm just going to take my scissors, and it is thicker paper than your normal like copy paper or drawing paper because it's homemade. Handmade paper tends to be thicker because all of that pulp kind of mushes together a little bit. You do have to cut slow. You have to cut it kind of carefully. Now I've trimmed off the excess and I've got a nice little heart. You can also decorate these if you would like by drawing or painting on them some more. And they make really nice displays. What I like to do, a lot of people like to hole punch and then hang it like an ornament. What I like to do is stick a magnet on the back and put it on the fridge like a magnet. And this one to me, let's see, I think I'm going to turn this into a star. So we're going to make it kind of an organic little star shape here. Once again, we cut very carefully, slowly, because it is working with a thicker paper than what you are used to. Now, if you notice, I'm also making my star a little more organic of a shape. And remember, organic means like nature, simply because that is what the paper is allowing me to do. So I don't want my paper to fall apart while I cut. There we go. I want to make sure I still get a nice shape out of it. It's a very organic star at the moment. Let's trim that just a little more. There we go. And there's my semi-star. And that's pretty much how we handle our paper. Now, for our salt dough creations, watercolor really probably works best for this, or if you have tempera paints at home, tempera also can work well. As you can see, I've been painting earlier today and have not cleaned out all my watercolors yet. All right, other things you can use are markers if you don't have access to paints at home. Later on in the year, I will be showing you how to make your own handmade watercolors for use at home out of everyday supplies most of us have in our houses. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and make some red for my flower. As you see, it really does a nice job of kind of soaking up into the dough. So I may want to use a couple coats. You can also go ahead and apply multiple colors. So for mine, I'm going to start with some red on these top petals, and then I'm going to, while it's wet, mix some other colors out into the outside of my petals as well. Because I really like those colors in nature when you've got some reds with like purples and oranges, just different colors going on. Let's get some of this vibrant kind of magenta color here. And I'm going to spread that around the back ends of my petals here. And then I think I might even branch out and do some purple tones in the background petals. They're the ones that are further in the distance. And I will probably choose to use some orange and yellows for the center of my flower. All right, guys, that is really it today. We've got lots of projects we've finished up this week and last, and we are really ready to go for some more fun next week. In the future, next week and the weeks after, I do plan on doing a lot of how to draw type videos with you guys. I'll probably have about one a week that is strictly a short drawing video. I'm probably going to start doing some challenges, give you guys some challenges to do instead of just always me showing you how to make something. I want to see what you guys can create. And then on Fridays, we are going to be doing 3D art for Form Fridays. So I'm definitely looking forward to that as well. Remember, if you make something you're really proud of that you think just really turns out cool, I would absolutely love to see it. So you are more than welcome to upload your artwork to Artsonia, just like we did during school. And I've sent home some information with parents about that. And you can also just email me anytime. So if you don't want to share it with everybody on Artsonia, you can also just send me an email. Let me see what you've done, because I miss you guys and I miss seeing your work. So, would love to see what you've come up with at home. I also love to see things that you've done on your own without watching videos. So I would love to see some of the stuff you've created at home. I know I've had some students make some really cool like sewing projects, some batiking, just really fun stuff. And you know, this is the time to do it. It's a time to try some new things, maybe try some weaving or sewing, or even baking. I know my daughter just loves to bake, so she's been expressing her creativity through creative baking challenges. So anything you're doing at home that you're proud of, shoot me an email or upload it to Artsonia under our distance learning project. All right, guys, that's it for today. I'll see you next time.